My name is Reese Lord, and I am a Theatre Studies student at the University of East London. Over the last 2 years, I have been representative of my class, and as a result, I've heard many complaints not only from Theatre Studies students but from dance students alike. Me and my partner for this project, David Boyd, have decided to compile these thoughts into a documentary that follows. Enjoy. In your opinion, do you believe UEL's attendance/swiping policy is fit for purpose, and why?
Not really. It doesn't seem to work half the time, and it feels more like universities come into more of a prison where you have to attend everything and you don't have the freedom to do professional work as you have to be in university. And I feel it's pointless going to university and when you've already found a job that university's helped you to get and you have it being forced to go to university and forget about this job. I feel it should be a lot more lenient towards professional work.
I would say that the swiping system, it does serve its purpose. Yes, it's a good way of clocking in attendance. However, it was created to eliminate human error as such. So I feel like when they've put it in place, I mean, it makes sense, swiping in so that therefore you are able to, it's kind of hassle-free. However, when there's things involved with technology, it still always falls down to human error in the fact that, say for example, if I swipe in and the machine's not working, there's not going to clock my attendance. Or say, I'm in my lesson and I've come 15 minutes late, it's basically not going to register that I'm here. And I feel like with that, I do feel like they shouldn't say you're absent because I'm still present. Whether I'm 15 minutes late or not, I'm still in attendance for the lesson. So I feel like your attendance shouldn't be based on how many minutes late you are because you're still technically present.
Not entirely, no. Why? I just don't believe it, because people can still clock in, like tap in and walk off. So it doesn't mean anything. All it's good for is getting in and out of the building, stopping like strangers walking in. So I just believe there should still be a paper register.
No, because they're kind of brushing everyone with the same brush. So, for example, I know there's people that do try and bunk and whatever and don't come in, but I just think it's for all adults. We made the conscious decision to come here, and I don't know any other university that has this strict swiping, tapping policy. I just think it's crap.
It does fit its purpose, but with the whole crashing down doesn't work sometimes, and then they're emailing you saying, your attendance is below 40 and stuff like that. Maybe to some people it is, but some it's not, and it's just getting all messed up, and I don't think it's working out so well. So to some extent, yes, I think the swiping is good, but then when it goes bad, and I don't think it's just keeping up with itself. I just think it's becoming a mess.
Okay. To what extent does the School of ADI encourage you to pursue your own artistic interests?
I feel within ADI there are some really good inspiring teachers, so then that obviously motivates you to reach your goals for what you want to go on to. However, I feel like there could be more improvement as in more outside of uni opportunities, as in preparing you for auditions or having more workshops with different companies so you can network more, because everything's kind of enclosed in the uni. And bearing in mind, because we're in London, it's such a big place and there's so many different opportunities that we're not shown in ADI.
It doesn't. I feel like, obviously theatre and drama is my passion, that's why I'm studying it, but when I get here I can't wait to leave. There's no like groups I want to join, or I don't know, there's no encouragement. I don't know, I just feel this place is quite shit, to be honest. I do everything outside of uni. I don't do anything with people that I hear, like I don't know, it could be like groups with dancers or music people. I don't feel like we all like integrate with each other. We don't mix with each other. Like I don't even know any of the first year theatre study students, and we're all doing the same course. That is really bad. We don't talk to anyone.
I feel that it's a bit restricted because I feel like we're here on the dance course and we just have to do our modules, and we feel like there isn't opportunities where we can just go and also audition for other places and try and get work at the same time. I think it would be quite cool if they could link them together, whereas maybe the university can provide like trips and things to go places. For example, do like a student exchange, because I think that would be quite interesting to go to maybe another country to get inspired by other people out there and learn other culture and actually being in the environment of those cultures.
I think to some extent they do, but then with this, especially with this course, I don't know, I feel like we've been deceived a little bit. Obviously, I mean, before I applied, I did read online what the course was about, but I didn't think it would be this, well, like this. I know with theatre studies, you're not necessarily going to be, an actress and all that sort of stuff. That's not necessarily what I'm pursuing, but there are some people that thought, it would lead into that. So yeah, I think, I'm only in second year, so I don't know what they would speak about in third year, and I don't know how they're gonna help us go into what we want to do in our artistic interest.
Overall, are you satisfied with your course, and why?
Yes and no. There are some positives and negatives.
What are some of those positives?
I believe that there's a lot of knowledge probably gone into it, but it's more based through our own understanding. So if there's like readings to be read, it's up to us to go read them and then to bring them into practice the next lesson. But I don't think it's developed enough. I think that we could read something and we'll come in lesson, especially this semester, there's been hardly any connection, if any.
And the negative points?
It's good enough, like basically what I've just said. So basically, I don't believe there's a lot of in-depth knowledge put into the actual practice of the lessons. But there's not enough, let's say, development in helping us. It's very blurred. Like sometimes you know that at the end you've got to do a performance, at the end you've got to do an essay, but all that section between starting of week one to the performance is your own conception.
I feel more satisfied in second year. In first year I wasn't that satisfied. Things were quite slow moving. Some of the modules didn't really connect, didn't really seem very relevant. Things are a lot better in second year, but I think also because this university is still kind of growing, it's still quite new. I'm hoping that it'll continue to improve. Like I can see that it's like slowly improving. So at the moment I am satisfied. However, I still feel like there's room for improvement.
No.
Why?
It's just shit. I'm not enjoying it. Like I've been doing drama since I was flipping 8, like professionally, and this is bullshit. I'm sorry. I just feel like I think first year wasn't too bad. I think first year was alright. It's just this year, I don't know what it is. I think it's like the discussion was having in class this morning, like so one was saying like with the theories and the practical, there's like no interlinking. Like I don't know. I'm not really enjoying performing the archive. Like I'm trying, but I'm not enjoying it. That's the point. And I feel like art has many answers, but yet I feel kind of restricted in what we can do. Like sometimes I feel like what we're doing is wrong, even though there's no right or wrong answer. So.
Yeah, I am. I liked first year in terms of battles because it got you confidence, whereas some people might not have had that confidence in the first place. So I really liked that. I feel that we can have more, should have more styles, because some people have like other styles that they're interested in as well. So maybe we can have like workshops either afterwards, or even in add modules like for things like that, some classical elements as well. I think we should also be able to do drama and theatre as well, because that's also a confident thing, because most people don't have that confidence yet sometimes, and it will help when you leave university.
I, as a student and as an artist, have overall enjoyed my time at UEL, but I do believe the university itself has a massive amount of room to improve. It's ranked 103rd on the UK leaderboard, but it's been climbing in student satisfaction for the last 2 years, and I truly hope it can improve upon this. I think it will come down to the students and faculty working together to find a shared goal, which will allow students to come out with high-level degrees, but also prepare them for the working world that they will go into upon graduating. I hope this was useful to you, and thank you for watching.